welcome back to BHA Weekly, the fourth installment. Today we will be breaking down news about the draft and the after effects about the draft. Anyways, I have Gamer-chan, known as Jackie here, and Poppy Josh, known as Poppy, and today I'm gonna ask him some questions about the overall draft. Now, first, Poppy, how do you think the Sharks drafted overall?
I think that with the last pick in the first round, we had a pretty good draft, same as the early picks like Jackie and Eclipe, and we kept it through all the way with good players drafting all the way into the last round.
Now, it was a surprise. I mean, it wasn't like very surprising, but can you break down the Eclipe pick, known as Fear Clapped?
Well, Eclipe, what I've noticed in his time in the league is he's played very minimum games, but he's a very good player, and he has a lot of potential within the league. He's a really fast click. If we can get his defense back in shape, then I think that he can be a good player for the Sharks this season.
All right. Well, that leads me to my next question. So you had 2 picks in a row, and sadly you got the last pick in the draft, or first round, which is kind of always pretty bad. At 6, what were you thinking picking Jackie?
Well, I know Jackie's been in the league for a while. He has a decent amount of experience, and he looked like the best player on the board to me at that time, so I decided to just stick with it and take him.
Alright. Now, where do you think, this is be serious, I mean, don't be biased at all. Where do you think, out of all 5 teams, you're going to be placed in at the end of the season in rankings?
I think maybe a 2 or 3. I think that there might be other teams with more talent than us, but I think that we should still be able to compete and have a good season in the league.
Who do you think is the best team out of all of
them?
What a question.
I mean, Jamin and Kanye back together on the Wait, what's your team?
Hershey Bears.
Yeah, Hershey Bears. That's probably the best team, because Jamin came back at the end of the season last season and was an all-star and was an MVP candidate. So, and Kanye won the MVP for the last 4 seasons. So, I mean, putting those 2 matched up with each other is just dangerous. So.
So, I mean, this has nothing to do with my team or your team. Who do you think had the best draft out of all teams?
Best draft? I mean, I thought that... that's kind of hard. I thought that
Chicago had a good first and second round.
Yeah, Windy City had a good early draft, but then they kind of slipped away.
I agree with that one.
The Stingrays...
They had
a pretty decent draft, yeah. Bears had a decent draft. Cyclones... I'm probably gonna go with the Stingrays for the best draft.
I would agree. Yeah, that was a pretty good draft by the Stingrays. I don't know how good they will be, but it was a good draft, I have to say. Props to them. Now, let me talk to your player, Jackie. Now, Jackie, when you're drafted at 6 by the Worcester Sharks, what was going through you?
Well, I was sleeping, but when I found out I was drafted, I was surprised I was drafted that early. I thought I would have been maybe a 4th round pick, but I'm happy. I love the logo, so.
Alright. Now, I mean, as a player on the team, and from your standpoint, different than the coach's standpoint, how good do you think the team's gonna be?
I mean, I hope we're going to be an awesome team. I hope we're going to win the cup, obviously. but my hopes aren't that high. I think we're gonna be a good team, maybe not a cup contending team though.
Honestly, bro, I have you guys at number 3 right now. I think you guys are gonna be that mid.
That's where I have us at.
3 is a perfect spot for you guys. I think you definitely
Mhm.
beat Cyclones. Stingrays, if they have Frosty, that's gonna be a tough game. But I
I think we can get by the Stingrays though.
And honestly, bro, Poppy Josh is a sniper. That dude. Okay, so he just like hits random like slap shots out of the blue. So I think
Yeah.
they're gonna be
We could
good.
get lucky and play second.
Fear Clap is I think he's a pretty decent player. Don't know if he's first line caliber, but oh, and they have Tingos. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
If he's active, we should be good on
Yeah,
defense.
Tingos usually is active. That's a
And
pretty
then,
good team.
and then I remember before Trevor was rated, Kiwi was pretty good.
You guys are probably gonna win games, but you guys are not gonna score a lot. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, Poppy
Focus on a
Josh is
defensive play style this season with all the offensive talent. I'm thinking a defensive play style.
My ass.
yeah.
Now, eat
I
it,
think
eat it, eat
you
it, Poppy, eat it, Poppy.
What the okay. Never mind. I take that back. Sharks are gonna be ranked number 5. I just think they fucking suck. In fact, that one just gave one sloppy. Anyways, next question. Jackie, what do you think? Who's talking?
He's drunk.
Oh, I don't know. Anyways, Jackie, what do you think's gonna go into maybe a cup-winning team this year?
Excuse me?
What's gonna go into like the stages and what you're going to have to do to win a cup or get far?
Oh. Well, Poppy's gonna have to play outstanding. We're gonna have to have King to actually be active and be good on defense. And just a pretty good amount of luck with everything else.
Alright. Well, that's it for the questions, but we're just gonna do some group stuff. Let's do power rankings. Let's go to 5 to 1. Okay, number 5, I have Cyclones. You know, they had a good draft. I just don't think. What do you guys think?
I have
I
Cyclones
had him
5.
5 too.
Wait, how about we go one by one, rank our 5? Okay, so mine are Cyclones, Stingrays, Sharks, Chicago, Hershey. What's yours, Poppy?
Cyclones, Stingrays, Sharks, Chicago, and then Hershey.
Same.
Alright. Wait, so we all
Yeah,
have
we all
the
have
same
the
thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we all have like the same input, but I don't know. I think Stingrays and Cyclones are gonna be fighting all season for that last spot.
Yeah,
Because-
I think the Stingrays. I mean, the Cyclones could make a push, but
Like
when Frosty's at his top, like he can't.
actually though, Stingrays without Frosty, they're like season 5 Charlotte chicks.
Oh man,
That
That's
team
bad.
was ass. That team was so bad.
I
Like
And then
the
they
think
chick
changed
was.
like
He's
Charlotte.
definitely
Wait,
worse.
what did they change to again?
Cavaliers or something, and then they just dropped
Yeah.
because their owner cried a lot. Anyways, that's gonna do it for